A piece you want to talk about?
So one of my favorite pieces, Poulenc Sonata, is really intense music for me, because I try really to put together the story of the composition and the music itself. So I think about the fact that obviously Poulenc died that year, and this piece is actually dedicated to a friend of him, Honegger, that died. And so I tried to put it together and to put the technical problems together with the emotional issues that this piece had, especially in the romanza, where the difficulty, of course, is the high part, but I try to be, for example, really together with the piano and every single note, and that's very difficult. So I need actually to be in contact with the hands of the pianist, and in the same time I try to put some pain inside, even in the airstream, and I do so by putting warm airstream, but in a calm way, so not too much pressure. And the place is this one. Etc. And also the other ones. So I try to be really fragile, and if it doesn't work out, it's not a problem, because in some way this is as well the thing in this piece. I think that everything can collapse in any second. So I think it's very good to take the risk, even if it collapses or it squeaks. I think it's not an issue, because we have to really take risks there, as life is so fragile that you can die from a moment, like in a moment you can just die. And another thing that I love working on with students is the third movement, the beginning, that is a little bit a funny joke, because after the death we have the remembering of the youth, or the rejoice of something, and there is this passage that for me it's like Poulenc going out in the street, really serious with his hat and with his dandy, let's say, clothings, and then he just falls in the street, and so he loses the balance, and he needs to get back, and everybody is looking at him. So I have this image that is very powerful, and I think that this is the way to do in music, to associate like difficult passages to emotions or stories.
Can you tell us what happened in 2022?
Yeah, so in 2022 I discovered to have a tumor, and that was Hodgkin lymphoma. And so once I discovered it, I was treated here in Italy, in Tuscany, by amazing doctors that in 6 months got me back alive, let's say. But it was really hard. I had 12 sessions of chemotherapy, and it was difficult to play because I was not much I was really fragile, and it was very dangerous as well for me to go outside for a period. But I learned a lot from that, because I think that we can use these moments as well in music to have a deeper connections with pieces, because we can put these experiences and the emotions in any pieces or minor keys. For example, we can put all the past inside that. And I think that we should put when somebody asks, you should put yourself in the music. I think that's actually this, like to put happy experiences, sad experiences, everything you have inside in the music, to entertain in a much deeper level, I think.
Can you show us a technical exercise for clarinet?
So there is one exercise that I learned by Romain Guillot. I hope he's not going to be angry that I'm sharing it, but it's really simple, and probably many know about that, and is to use the harmonics, in the sense that for example, instead of re, do in the high register, do, re, mi, fa, you can do, re, mi. You put fa, sol, la, and you put more pressure in order to have these notes appearing from nothing. And the trick is to play them as flat as you can, so that you are more relaxed in the muscles and you only concentrate on the airstream. And sometimes in tricky passages like Beethoven, here, it's very difficult to do diminuendo, and you can replace it with the sol position with harmonic. To learn yourself that you don't need to change anything here, and you don't need to change any pressure when you go up. And sometimes we forget, so it's good to re-educate yourself by replacing this note, or as well just replacing them with G, A, C. You can as well replace every time you play re with sol, so that you understand that you don't have to do anything. So this is a thing that I suggest to do.
What is your everyday warm-up?
So I use always this one, Berman, tägliche Studien, but I particularly love page 19 and 20, that are progressions, chromatic scale progressions with the sept, the seventh. So I mean, okay, this is a full. Where is the chromatic? Here. And then in page 20 of this amazing book, there is from high to low, and then it gets one note down. I don't explain it, I just play it. And this is very, very helpful, because with this couple of pages, I think you already are one step further in technical issues. I mean, you will not have anymore so many troubles. And then, of course, all the scales, but I usually just do these 2 pages, and then I use anything in the music that I have to prepare. I transform it in an exercise. Taking, for example, Debussy. So you can dissect it and transform it. You can cut it and put it in another way. You can do polyrhythms. You can change the rhythm. You can change the accents. You can change the articulation. You can change the color. So you can do so many things by just using the score that you are playing. And you can even go further. You can take the piano score, which I recommend to take always, and play the right hand or the left hand if you are good with the bass line. And so actually I think this is a thing that I do, and we all should do, to even know and with Ishimori ligature in silver, and then I use Tosca clarinets from Buffet Crampon in green line, but I usually play with Prestige barrel. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I got used to that since a long time, and I never changed barrel. I don't know why I have it as well.